Hello, Fluffs and non-Fluffs. Today, a little bit of a different setup here. So, for today's challenge, Friday's challenge, or at least something I want to do because I was getting back into it recently, is try Amplitude while playing Paws on. So, hopefully this setup works a little bit better for me when trying to do these things because, well, usually audio games and rhythm games require good hearing, so I have my headset around here, as you can see. Lets me at least kind of faintly hear the audio, but I don't think that's going to be the problem on this one. So, for you guys that are rhythm game lovers, Amplitude was a game made by Harmonix quite a while back at this point, and it's a track-based controller game where you press L1, R1, R2, at least I do, for the hitting the notes, and left and right directional or analog to switch between the tracks. So generally I can play on Super, and me and my friend go back and forth on pretty much just trying to one-up each other. But I thought today it would be fun to step down to Expert and see if I can actually even get through a song. If I'm unable to, then what I'm going to try is stepping down to either advanced or intermediate, or see how low I have to step down before I can actually finish the song. And I'm not going to make it easy on myself. I'm going to try some of the harder, or at least one of the harder songs. First, this video is probably going to be copyright hell, but don't monetize, so it doesn't matter as much to me. We'll start off easy and go to Dreamer on this one. I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll see. I can barely even feel the buttons, and that's pretty bad. Did the video feed cut out? Yes, it did. Give me just a second, guys. Alright, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. I thought OBS had crashed on me. It wasn't OBS this time around. It was actually the game, I think soft locked or something on the load. So, before I actually get into this, I did want to make a disclaimer. If you have epilepsy or any kind of sensitivity to flickering lights or flashing colors or bright colors, I would suggest either doing whatever you do to mitigate that or not look at the screen all too often, as this game is pretty much LSD on music. So with that warning, I'm going to go ahead and click in again. Hopefully it doesn't freeze. I really want to try this, and let's get this going. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna try to keep my hands in view. So the main point of this game is you gotta go through the tracks and pretty much clear them so that the music plays. And based on how well you do that, you get your streak. Which I'm probably not going to streak too heavily, because I'm going to make small mistakes with this, and this game is unforgiving on errors. But I think I can do decent. And at least you get to enjoy some decently good music. Yep. So you might hear different tracks drop in and out, and that's based on my performance of me actually clearing tracks. So that's one of the cool things about this game, and one of the more annoying things about it too. Which makes it a little annoying to do a challenge on, because if I do terrible, then you're not gonna hear much song. And this song is at least a decent one.
And so the morning turns to days and weeks, impatiently I wait. Counting the hairs on my head, I feel like, who am I to
Oops.
energy restored.
I gotta get used to trying to keep my hands in a semi-viewable area, because I'm not used to placing them like they are. To me. Yep, but there we go. This is gonna be a very terrible scored session, but hey, that's the part of fun, right? Yeah, I cannot hit the fast back and forth with Paws on. That's just asking too much for my dexterity in these things. Boop, 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 boop. Good fuck. Alrighty. That was absolutely terrible on that, but I'm fine with that. I actually managed to get through an easier song on with the Paws on so far, so yeah. You can definitely see the difference right around bottom hand corner here of what I usually do on Super versus what I do. So let that be of how much more difficult this is with Paws on. Let's go ahead and do one more, and then I kind of wanted to just do one without Paws, just for just to play and just to kind of show off the game a little bit more, because this game is honestly underrated. It sold poorly and wasn't as well advertised, but it's such a good game for just relaxing. Don't think I'll be able to do that with the Paws on. Yeah, I know I won't be able to do that. I want to do a harder song, but I'm not sure. You know what? We might as well go through it. Let's do this one. This one's fun. I'll try this one without Paws, or with Paws, and then I'll try another one with the Paws on. So let's see what we can do. And I just realized my fault. I just put this on expert. Or super, not expert. So I won't be regenerating hit points, which is not good. Especially because this is a harder song. I don't think I'm gonna get through this. Alright, let me quit back to that and change it to not super. And that way I can at least regenerate health on sections I'm probably not gonna hit with these gloves on. Do.
Multiply. Cleanse. Sophisticated sequence of anything you wanted to believe in. You put yourself on the line. Hey, you are you, got it all. Hand the door to energy restored.
I keep accidentally leaving a section too early because I cannot do that in Paws.
I am a patient of me. Did this to myself without you don't understand my jealousy. Having visions of frequency.
Damn it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that in Paws. I'm not used to actually playing with the power-ups either, because I'm only used to having a 2x, because on Super you only get the 2x. Damn it.
Energy diminishing. Is it mine? What if this time I was wrong? All along I'm ill-defined. Now I'm depending on you. You always energy diminishing. Energy
Alright.
restored. I am a simple being. Getting lost in this stream. Darkness is calling me. Not a thing.
Alrighty, that was shit terrible. So I apologize for the sound cutting out on probably that, just because there was a complete section where I was hitting nothing. So to wrap this off, as I usually do, sorry that I'm having issues keeping the camera or the controller in frame. I'm trying to keep myself in frame, but also stay close enough to the microphone that's on my desk so that the audio doesn't come out as terrible. I can let it edit it later on, but there's only so much I can amp up the volume before it gets all distorty and ear blazing on that. So lastly, I'm going to go ahead and try this one, or not this song in particular, but I'm going to try a song with the out Paws on, and we'll play on Super just for the fun of it. Super Spatial is a really decently good song, so
Shogun.
we'll do this one and then see where that takes us. So now you get to see some actual streaking, possibly, as long as I don't, you know, not see the notes. As I fuck up a transition. It is really hard to see the screen in this, so I'm trying my best to pay attention. Unfortunately, this is a game where you have to actually have peripherals to look, because you have to look and see what your next track starts with. That way, when you transition to it, you already know what button to press. And this is not going well already. And as you know, on Super, or as you may not know, as I said, on Super you don't regenerate health, so every little tick of damage I take is pretty lethal, because that means there's going to be a point where I cannot regenerate HP aside from the base 0. You can toggle between near death, essentially, but that's about it. And that was a easy mess that I made. I'm teetering on death, guys. Woo.
If you show the way through, looking over both your shoulders, is anyone behind you? Not even like he finds you, even if it surprises you.
That was close. I almost accidentally lane switched. Alright, I think we're in the home clear now. I obviously did terrible, but it's the best I'm going to be able to do it given the situations here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this special challenge video. Gonna go ahead and put these back on for a minute. Wrong hand. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is absolutely one of my favorite niche rhythm games. It's really fun, and it has a decently good soundtrack. Maybe not the best for everyone, but I generally give it a pretty good praise. Harmonix did a good job on some of the in-house songs, and some of the songs that they hired from like EDM artists like Freeze Pop, and some of the people that you may not hear as much from the genre. So, want to thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this special Friday challenge. Hopefully, at some point in the near future, for one of these videos, instead of doing a challenge, I can do something out and about. But, you know, the whole pandemic has kind of brought the ability to do any of those down a lot. So for now, it's just wacky challenges around the house. Until then, guys, stay fluffy, stay healthy. Bye-bye.